step, I make two steps, got me bounce right now. Take your umbrella, call me Bella, it's gonna rain now. You don't see nobody else, just feel my body around you. Let me climb on you, lay on you, rock. Baby, 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 be ready for this one. Yeah. Honey, 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 hold me tight, I'm coming for you. Let me dance with you, dance with you. Make I show you something. Let me wine for you, wine for you. No need for fronting. Let me dance for you, dance for you. I will hold you down to the early morning. Scatter your brain till you want no more. Come on, baby, let me dance for you. Tell me that you like it, cause my body hurts now, you can't even imagine. Give you jack songs with this up there with no mercy. Nasty right here, I can see you smiling. Me want you like the way you want me. Me like the way you like me. Touch my body, I touch your body. I let us do something nasty. Baby, 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 be ready for this one. Honey, 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 hold me tight, I'm coming for you. Let me dance with you, dance with you. Make I show you something. Wine for you, wine for you. No need for fronting. Let me dance for you, dance for you. I will hold you down to the early morning. Scatter your brain till you want no more. Come on, baby, let me dance for you. Baby, I can do so much as I dance. Baby, I can do so much to go dance. I can do some big petite dance, fancy king dance.
The way you move, the way you back it up, let me hook. The way you whine, the way you move, the way you back it up, let me hook.
Dance for you, dance for you. Make I show you something. Wine for you, wine for you. No need for fronting. Dance for you, dance for you. I will hold you down to the early morning. That you break till you want no more. Come on, let me dance for you. Dance for you, dance for you. Make I show you something. Wine for you. No need for fronting. I will hold you down to the early morning. That you bring till you want no more. Come on, let me dance for you. Let me dance for you. Let me dance for you. Dance for you. Let me dance for you.
When I got to this original dance and music coming out, and lady make me body dance and once I get this dance, I wanna know I know what them. When I say me I sing dance and party please. Yeah.
It's Feel Bill.
Well, it's original. Yeah. Lady Mimi on the track.
I make one step, I make two steps, got me bounce right now. Take your umbrella, call me Bella, it's gonna rain now. You don't see nobody else, just feel my body around you. Let me climb on you.
Hey. Hello. How am I today? How am I today? My name is Ambomum, and this one Ambomum Live. Thank you very much for joining us today. Please hit the like and the share button if you so wish to. Keep going. Hit the like and the share button. Be sure for drop your name in the comment section if you want that more shout you out. If not, we can just get to what we have to get to and just talk like we always do. We're always on our job. We don't play with this. This is something really, really serious for us. So let us go. Invite your friends if you so wish. Let's go. I think that's the last time I'm going to say that. Let's go. And by the way, because I get my hoodie on, it's a little bit cold today. Cold inside the studio.
Honey, hold me tight, I'm coming for you. Let me dance with you, dance with you. Make I show you something. Wine for you. No need for fronting. Let me dance for you, dance for you. I will hold you me dance for
Baby,
you.
turn it up, turn it
Baby,
up.
I can do so much cosas.
Six, yeah.
Baby, I can do so much cosas.
Yes, sir.
I can do some big potato. Fancy kingdom.
The way you whine, the way you move, the way you back it up.
Okay, kind of run into some kind of craziness there. I don't know what's going on. Those are the silly stuff again. But thank you very much. Thank you. Again, if you want to shout you out, I'll just go ahead and shout out the few people that I see. I'm right here. Hilaire, Ben, how you day? I know Gideon, how you day? Endo, Sonorita, how you day? Thank you very much for joining us. Crazy cool, Jessica, human rights. Esngomba. Aus Cha, how you doing? Thank you very much for just joining us today, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to get to some few things way it's going on here, and it's been going on for since lastly we met was on Tuesday. Yeah, we met on Tuesday. We talked on Tuesday and kind of we'll address some few of the things that we'll address them and just make sure say, we as a people just kind of understand where we are and seem like sometimes we just seem to just not grasp the concept of what is actually really going on, or we just want for debate things that do not really matter than really talking about what it is that we have to talk about. Throughout everywhere, or with the people, the way we'll be in the Ambomum Life family, just looking through different chat groups, people that just argue who is and who is not, and who is supposed to take credit and who is not. You know what? I think the people back home just don't tire all the bickering by us, and the people where they do whatever they do. They do them because they feel like we don't take too much time to argue stuff. Oh, we should don't out here and argue who is or who is not doing what, and who did what and who did not. If people are doing whatever it is that they want to do, like, we don't tell them to do anything. And it's something that I want us to really understand at the beginning of all this, that we in the diaspora, as much as we claim so we know way too much than what we do know, including me inside it. So I need to talk like I did shame some person, but we in the diaspora, no matter how much the people back home look up to us, we didn't actually start anything. They did start what they start all the way they on the ground right now. And if they don't start a new thing or a new direction where they want to take on with the fight, then we have nothing but to just accept what it is that we see and fall behind them. Because again, time after time, we talk something else. But if you listen, talk now. But if you listen to the people them back home, they talk something else, and they don't approve them. And just reading through some few things, them I see how when some person stand up and say, "Hey, this is I take the responsibility for this," and all that. People just are quick to just try to discredit. Why would they try to discredit other people? Other people the way they stand for the same cause would they chase them. But when we get a particular group where they support them, when some person stand for criticize that it be it be all hell the broke loose. Why are we doing this? Why is it that we are doing this to us? Not like would they do this to other people, or would do this to the person, the people that we were supposed to do this for, or for the most important thing we go on right now. I mean, the station trucks in front of people, their houses, that they load trucks, that they bring them back in Ambazonia, that they do all these crazy things. One that they move juju because they lost a weapon way they killed their people. And all these things, but we want to debate who is and who is not. Are you guys serious? And when the people actually take an initiative to do what it is that they want to do, we are quick to condemn them. So when they do it where they want to do, when they do something where they feel like this is what it is that they want to do, and to keep themselves safe from what it is that is attacking them, we are quick to condemn their move. Is this what is this what it is? Is this what we want to? Is this how we want to talk to our people? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Yes, when things were looking kind of crazy back home, we in the diaspora kept it alive, put pressure from outside. But you and me very well know, say, the most important part for all this thing is back home. And again, time after time after time, a lot of people don't stick their neck out there, show very well that they have no good faith when it comes to this. No good faith. And I will address some few people, or some person we come up from my village. If you know, come up from Gi Momo division, and from my village, get one person who will go out there to point out people where they do it, where they get for do to help the community. They point out young people. They point out young people. They for police. They may they catch them, go lock them. When they out here, they argue who is and who is not, and what we should do and what we should not do. I mean, whatever happened, the time that whatever happened, again, I don't want to talk about this issue, but again, I just want us to really, really just be very critical, and Mono the go front 10 steps, and then 2 seconds later we'll come back 50 steps back. Because the way the atmosphere they look like, it look the same way as Steinway Consortium be one morphed up into Skakuf. The same moment that way it looked at that same weather about things. When things that one morphs up into something else, we don't go back to that same position. But it don't move to that. We don't move to that point. We never move past this place. Aren't we supposed to be making sure that we get people out of the way and actually own the land that we want, that we say we own? Isn't that what we are supposed to do? And when the people do that, and again, the method, we argue about, hey, let's do this one, but would it go round and round and seem to come to the same conclusions every time? Go round and round and come back to the same conclusions, and people back home be like, hey, we are tired of this. This is not this is we want to. They only feel all this crazy pressure, all this intimidation, all this way that they run away, go over 40,000, 14,000 and counting, and they still go. So by this, we want to criticize people the way they actually do something to really, really want to make sure, say, they stay for outside the day, so that means they don't run to somebody else's land. So over 40,000 people doesn't really count. we get to really be honest about stuff. Okay, when I say, would they promote some certain kind of things, but you and I very well, the only thing if we do and empathize, I understand the situation where people then they back home, or the situation is a person just constantly there for your neck, on your neck constantly, and if they feel a certain way, if you only understand. But these people, they know the feeling of what it is that is going on, and if they feel that way and they want to do what they are doing, we have nothing but to look and just say, okay, you and I know what it is that a lot of people are advocating for. But if some people that don't choose for do what they give to do, please, we should not be quick to quickly criticize somebody's way of trying to get themselves to breathe easy, because again, these people are going through hell. Over 40,000 people are running away because say that they be chastised every day. Soldiers, they come every day. People that will criticize our people even when they don't kill them, when they don't do anything wrong. Again, a loss of human life is not what we want to see. You and I don't want to see that. But we'll never do anything. We haven't done anything. And again, let us not try to put our just put our frustration, or if actually this is now the way this have to even phrase this thing. If actually we not get really strong way of really getting rid or taking out these people, please do not criticize somebody else's way of thinking or the way of getting the colonial government out. Because if you're sitting and not thinking of a better way, or better way of getting these people out, and then some person come with own method way, if you say you go work, even if you know work, how many times don't try and fail, or don't do different things and fail at during the course of this year? All the people that they follow, a lot of people that they fall out one by one. A lot of people they just relax. A lot of people they just want to wait when other people then back home put in the necessary work and do it to it get for do for keep the struggle alive, and then when they see how the masses back home react, and then we are quickly to jump on the bandwagon and act like we've been doing something all the time. It's not fair. It's not fair for the people then back home. They take all this thing, and then we will differ as I hear. We don't want to take any charge of anything. Not fair. You cannot blame when you don't anger some person. Talk this simple here. When you don't anger some person, you know if you tell that person the way for react. You cannot get somebody angry. If you get me mad, if you get me make a man vex, and then type of tell me say, hey, you know get for vex that way. You get for vex this way. You get for go na so. No. It's not correct. It's not correct. And these people, whatever they do, I tell you, I stand behind the people. Whatever they're doing is what I'm supporting. I'm supporting them 100%, because again, now the people they get the revolution. No, now not any person where they had anything. Now the people then get that. The people don't choose their path. Choose say this is what they want to do, and they don't talk them all the time. And if you don't want to listen, then they'll be forced to just do it where they get for do. Once you don't want to wait, I just think that we just want to just talk about things that us or kind of fall into. We don't make ourselves just be okay. Let's just talk about things we suit we for that moment, or just kind of dwell on things that it's not helping any way or anyhow down person way there on the ground. This is what I think. This is what I think. It's what we want to do. Let's not be quick to just go ahead and just condemn these people, because again, you cannot, if you anger some person and then expect me the person react a way we go favor you. It's not going to be like that. And I'm not going to sit here again. I refuse to, and I refuse to indulge myself in some silly arguments about, oh, this person is doing this, oh, the person they take credit for supposed to take oh, this person they do the one, oh, this person they do this one. What does that, what is that helping? Who is that helping? Who is that helping on the ground? Is it helping the 40,000, over 40,000 and counting? Because if you go 40,000 and counting people they did for Southern Cameroon, from Bazonia, no, calling Southern Cameroon again, from Bazonia, is it helping? You insulting whoever it is that you claim that you're behind or claim that you're not, and somebody talking about something in the positive light, and you want to condemn that person. Is that helping anything? Is you first before? I think, say again, I talked for my last show. They gave it a charge for put comment, because any man your fees on time, you just have to just like. On term, they say over Sabina door. Okay? Over Sabina door. Sometimes they way you just get for just observe. Look, just observe, understand. Not all man not be a teacher. All man, even though they don't push all Southern Cameroonians them for, or again, Ambazonians them for be teacher, but all we know be teacher. All man know be teach all the time. And even if all man they teach, be unique in the sense of just looking at situation, analyze them on your own. Analyze them on your own. And during the course of this show, I'll kind of set direction, because at the path, this is my path, okay? This is my path. Maybe when I don't understand whatever I'm doing here, this is my path, okay? I'll talk about the issues the way it did on the ground, but then I'll kind of offer some kind of heads up to where the world is going right now. I'll kind of give you now some kind of hints on things, especially if they put them back home. I'm not even sure if they even watch the show right now, but especially for the people them back home. For those that are watching, it's this heads up be very, very important, because again, this is not the direction where things that they head to, the world they head to. And especially now where the beginning they go learn the normal education, where the standardized education where they will be so required in the country, where you need it for help anything. This is not the time where you get for push your pekin for do self-educate themselves. A lot of times people don't talk about this school thing over and over. School get very open, school not get very open. Whether school reopen or you not get very reopen, the parents, the people they get the money, they send all these people there for school. You make that pekin learn thing way and get you out of this, or get themselves out of that situation where they out of again. Anyways, I'll talk about that later on in the show. I just want us to really, really be mindful of what we say. Be mindful, not say mindful of what we say, but understand, say whatever we are doing right now. Because this statement, they always come up, oh, we are at the point right now in the struggle where if we live. No. You can in no way, if it doesn't, we're at the point. Every second from the day where the people they step on the street, every second from that time, we'll get the time clock. The time clock they're gonna backwards. From that time we step from there, the time you start count down. And you count down to the point where you cross the finish line. So no second from that day with Mancho BBC lead people into the streets, be a time where we just you don't relax or just act like this is not something that we should. every second, every time, every second we would breathe them into this revolution is very, very valuable. Very, very valuable. And I've been sitting there all day and talk by myself because again, we want to just wait when something come, will be the popularity, we just jump on that thing and just talk the thing to death. Okay, when that thing stop and then something happen, they say, oh, let's go there, we insult each other, bring idealistic, talk about ideologies and all types of things, and nothing really materializes into anything. Again, we quick to blame other people, blame other people for things the way we do them by ourselves. We don't. So many ideas have been pushed. So many ideas from last year to now. Surprisingly, very, very few don't come into fruition, or very, very few don't push through. Very, very few. And we want to be quick to just point fingers to other people. Why don't we do it ourselves? The country not for only for me, because I should not be here every day. Like it's not only for me, it's for you and I and the people and your kids, them and your kids. It's not for any person we thinks another person give who must go take the country, give them to you. No, it's not like that. We just have to understand this. I kid you, we don't take this thing, turn them into like some kind of childishness and just talk. Put something. Again, if some person claims they'll say, okay, this is this. I take the ownership of this. Let that person take the ownership. Time will tell. Don't accuse any person who get unrefutable proof. For America here, they don't say reasonable proof beyond reasonable doubt that this person don't do something. And so far from last year to now, no person ever proved anything. We don't just look for. They like say they in a popularity contest. Okay, look for this person. The person popular. Okay, we'll bring it up and then break the thing, push the person for down, and they'll find another person, push it up. Okay, we don't push it up, stay there for a little while. Okay, now we need the next person. This is what we are doing. This is just what we are doing, and it's not cool. It's not good for what is happening. That's why the people that are back home are doing what they are doing. That's why all the things, the action, the way they do them back home, they do them because they feel like, okay, these people are not serious. Not serious at all. Ambomum live.
Yeah, Ambomum.
Yes.
Good evening.
Ambomum,
this topic for today the topic now really good topic, because I want to really talk for one thing. Ambomum, for some time, for more than 1 year now, things will never change. Skaku don't come, from my own point of view, any at the same. Skaku don't come. Skaku will come in dealing a division of Skaku don't bring them. Because people don't go back, they go back for school. Okay, something will happen. Now the people that they blame, Skaku they blame Ayabacho, say it condemn what will happen for Kamu. So what are those people where they don't die? Now which the Republic soldier condemn what will happen? We would condemn our own people then.
Instead, they deny, say no person no die. They talk say a lie, nothing no happen. They kind of cover up which way they happen. So again, I don't want to do all this this Kakuf this or agency this agency that. I just want to understand, say, leave when the people then do it with they do I either give a support or act like we know see but go ahead, finish your point.
Ambomum, I understand you very well, but the problem I say, Ambomum, this struggle don't be if you realize it very well. I need it. Me, I follow the idea, I follow me group.
Right, great.
You understand? I follow me the idea. The idea when I see them from my own point of view. Since this struggle starts, nothing ever change. Ambomum, we never get no changes. People they go back for school now because they line now because they are fed. That means they see nothing. Every day na ghost town. So we understand say the thing that they hear, but people that they go back to school. Okay, more the another person don't do this one. When they condemn say this so in an act of you the another leader they condemn in an act of violence. What do you don't do for make other people on the ground where they feel the struggle? People on the ground they cry, they every day they call they ask us, we need this thing, we need this thing, make this thing change. This struggle never change and boom. If you see people they go back and say people don't tire. The people we day for about will let me now let talk. This talk no will help you for no way. We need action on the ground.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Very much.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for that, brother, for calling, contributing. Because usually days like this, I usually just talk by myself, talk, which is to me, I be introvert. So, but when I come for this show, I turn to be an extrovert. I turn to because say most of my life I live and see a lot of things, reason a lot of things just out of I can reason a lot of things and look at different things different ways. I just think say maybe there's people out there weird like me and looking things the same way they look unlike me, or just understand. You just try for understand certain things in a different way and just try for be understandable of what we are and what we should be doing and how we should be going. But if that be the case and I'll be the only one and too weird, yeah, they just think way too much, then that's very, very fine. I just want them more on the, you know, sometimes we'll get for bite, choose some bitter leaf. Or by the way, we don't chew this bitter leaf from time with these things start, because again, look the way they treat the lawyer, them they treat the people they come off the street. Matter of fact, they still treat the people the same way, because Mancho still there for Mancho BBC, Mr. Mancho BBC, still there for jail, still they get mistreated, still they still catch people them. They don't turn them into money making scheme now, and people that be forced now to run away, displace people. Now, not only will they fight for independence, we get displaced people, hungry people, uneducated people. You see how many things that is stacked against us? And then people that emerge every time and talk about something else and try to show some other way of going. Is it that we chose to listen to the people, which is what this is about, or we totally make this thing implode because we just want to just talk everything to that too much. This one, it's just tiring. It's tiring, and it's crazy that I have that I date to for here they do the same thing, but we should be this on a very different note. We should be talking on a very different note. I mean, how many people that out there they feel actually really give up their life the way give up their family and their life the way man should don't do the way it run to anyway, stay, confront the enemy the way confront the enemy right to his face, and they still confront the enemy up to today right in the face and talk with they come for in mind. How many of if we do that one? But if we be quick, very, very quick to insult or go to places like this is not entertainment. This is not supposed to be entertainment. This is supposed to be real crucial issues. It's not supposed to be entertaining at all. I understand say we as a people like rhythm, okay? But time day for everything. And when it comes to seriousness and serious issues, we better treat them as such. We not really go for politics and try for be a musician and things like that. That's two different things. Okay, we better take this serious and not treat it like an entertainment subject. This is something very, very important to you and me. If not, we'll not for start anything from the way they, because all tend to run and step back. We don't go round and round and round. I remember very well, just not too long ago, not too long ago. Last month, everybody about, oh, let's defend ourselves, self-defense. Then now some people then come out of the woodwork and are doing just that. We want to be quick to condemn them when we get 50,000, no, 40,000 and counting. A whole village don't empty themselves into Nigeria. Please support the people. Please support the people. And whoever stands with the people will never ever fail. Jesus Christ will stand with the people. Jesus Christ will stand against the whoever was ruling at that time and was with the people. Whoever stands with the people is always, you will never ever fail. Yeah, don't just count on top of your head. No, don't just count on it. Just be collective. Follow what the people are trying to say. Follow what they are asking you to do. Follow that. And anyway, but by the way, talking about Jesus Christ, the one I just decided. I watched this video of, I don't know, some journalists. They talk about the celebration of CPD and stuff. I hardly talk about this, but it was so funny. But he talk about how the coming of President of La Republic was like the coming of Jesus Christ. He said if he say they don't do away with the old and come with the new, what progress and whoa. And then I asked myself, say, this person he talk all this thing since 1982. Which kind of progress done they for Cameroon? Some kind of exponential progress. As you talk about progress, it's a person on there for poverty. You ever give account interstates and all kinds of constructions and all types of rooms and things like that. Even soccer, football, where they know Cameroon they very, very well. Cameroon. I'm just talking about La Republic of Cameroon. Very, very well. They even get one state-of-the-art stadium. So I don't know what other journalists try to compare Paul Biya to President of La Republic to Jesus. It was the funniest thing. But yeah, coming back to what we are talking about, again, I'll just use this time, appropriate time. I think I'll just use this time to try to talk about something that I think that the people back home, since they don't make mentions of things, and especially when it comes to, I even talk about this, when it comes to really attacking and talking about what is going on, or really providing a platform or providing the room for people to argue stuff. No man no one argue, but you want to comment stuff on that things and argue. When people present an opportunity to really argue stuff, no man no one do no man no one really go out there, but want to just type ourselves away. Please, let's refrain from all that. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. Again, we have to support the people back home, and if they have choose a way that they've chosen, then let us do nothing but support these people. We do not call the shots. I don't think, in my knowledge, I don't think that we call the shots for anything. They do what they want. They do what they see fit that is going to get them to where we want to get to. And we have nothing but to support these people. They are doing their best. They are doing their best. We've said nothing but told them to wait, wait, and they ask for support in different ways. Same people, same, and I'd always refrain. I'd always go back to the same spot. Same people show up to protest. The same people that show up to protest. The same people that they make donations. The same people, they bring ideas. Way other people. Other people they do not when they bring ideas, okay, oh yeah, it's a good idea, and then be thrown under the rock, and they will wait for something to pop up. Oh, Bala do this. Oh yeah, Bala na black leg. Ivory na good man. Dr. Choa, yeah, but no, a very good person, a black leg. Why did he take credit for this? Oh, Skakov, no, they do so, they do that. No, come on. We should do whatever it is to just support whatever we have to do. Again, we can only just understand the situation back home. We are not there. These people are there, and they need whatever we have to offer them. Not arguments, not insults, not, hey, you do so. Or that they don't need that, and every time they call, when they get opportunity for call, whenever SCBC decide for put we on, they let us know. They do let us know that this is what it is. This is what they don't want to hear all that argument. It's not what they want to hear. They want to really hear some things really being done, and also even the ghost town issue, all those things that don't kind of dwindle away, just fall down the cracks. You hardly hear any man talk about it again. You hardly hear even me. Yeah, we hardly even talk about that again. We haven't even put pictures about that again. These kind of things need constant reminder. They're like advertisement. You give for constantly just to tell the people, constantly just to put them with their face, so that it just kind of be like a song. Even if, when they just say I pass, even that the word just passed for TV one time, it will just stick inside their head. This is what it is that I think that the kind of help that we need to be doing. But yeah, if you get anything to talk about, again, if you don't have to, then all right, I'll just write it. I'll just go right ahead and just go into some things that I think that should be addressed by way of what is going on back home, especially when it comes to the educational part, because a lot of people, they talk about, hey, school don't start when they go to school. Okay, if parents, they really want to make that picking and go to school, okay, I think that, I don't know the situation. Matter of fact, I shouldn't even talk about this. I shouldn't even. But yeah. But again, I just want us to really be conscious and just support the people back home, support whatever it is that they are doing, support the direction that they are choosing to go, and really chastise these people. All right, let me just take this time to say this. I come off from Bingi man, and there's a chief in my village that goes around pointing fingers, or pointing out people for them to be arrested. The chief of Angong, the chief of Andek. These people go out there and point out youths to be arrested so that they can gain some favor from La Republique government or whatever. Sorry, caller, I missed your call. I just want to say this. I am disgusted by that very silly action by somebody who is supposed to be like a demigod. In the days of old, we know very well. Say, chief them be like people the way they translate the message from the gods to the people and consult with the gods, and they be like a medium between the people and the gods, right? But these ones don't bring themselves, talking about these chiefs the way they did now with the disciple Republic government, they don't bring down the self into human beings, and all way they know is take money from people the way they downgrade them, look down on them, belittle the powers the way the people then the powers the way the people they give them to them, and be servants to other people. I really wanted to disrespect this person really, really badly. But just for understanding, or just for some kind of me not wanting to just go to the extreme today, I'll just say, quit being a coward. You are a person that is supposed to rule over people, but you choose to be what they call in Western world snitch. You want to tattletale and walk around and point fingers and hey, that one this way they support, that one this way they do so, that one this way they do so. Now catch them, go lock them. But then this way they talk so, that one they do so. You're supposed to protect your people. You're supposed to. That is why they put you there. That's why you're a chief. You're not a chief. Some people they kind of you goat and fowl and all that, cow and all that thing, bend down and clap for you because say something, whatever, you got yourself into that position. That's not what it is. It's supposed to protect the people, even when the people them. Matter of fact, the people that are always right. What does that make you if the is this the case of okay, make sure say no young people they no day for village so that no man no day for take this crown away. Make sure say put all these young people them for jail and make sure say they kill all these young people there so that man no can't take this crown away because maybe they just get a thirst for the power. Sir. I just don't. I've forgotten his name. The chief of Angong village. Don't be spineless. You're a man. You're supposed to be a leader, not somebody's puppet, not somebody's puppet that you go around pointing people to get arrested. When we all do respect, you did not put yourself in that position. You are not a god. The people put you there. And if they decide that they want a different way for themselves, just don't turn into a finger pointer and start pointing people to get arrested because you know that you by yourself, you're powerless. I hope that the people disown you and don't take any kind of orders, if ever you ever give orders to the people to listen, and don't even listen to whatever you have to say. Those two people, matter of fact, I should have given them something else, but I don't want cosh. I'm in a very different place today. I'm in a very different place, and I've been all over the place, and I've been just trying to I've just tried to let us understand some few things. Just understanding where we have come from and where we are at right now. Matter of fact, where are we at? Can somebody tell me in the comment section? Where are we at? Because I think we are in the same. We've gone some steps ahead, 3 steps ahead, and 10 steps back to the same point where we are still trying to figure out things, and all these accusations are just flying everywhere. Where are we at? In your thoughts, in your thoughts and opinions, where are we at right now? What should we not do, and what what should we do? And also I see this thing about people saying that, oh, by what the people back home chose to do, the people back home chose to do. I'm on live.
Yeah, Ambomum. Hi.
Hey.
Hey, yeah. So normally, if I know the one call, I don't want to say that if you say don't just reach at a certain level where I don't just lose. I just feel like say even tomorrow, maybe we have parents and they see give reason why this movement not really succeed. Even I will begin to talk about why I not be succeed. I feel I say not say no, so I don't mean I say any people that they don't just be, we don't just turn into these people. They will always go 1 year. Now good news. Nothing else. Everything with the 1 year, not just good news. Hello?
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, do the 1 year, not just good news. So something they happen, like you did that you talk you one place quiet. But when like me, I don't pick up now, talk something, you must get somebody where you want talk. The whole thing don't just be whether now. I don't know whether we want to celebrate now. Wait till you understand this good news.
Wait for fight. Just wait till some person talks. Oh, okay. Just start.
Yes, and even if you go online, when somebody talks on this thing like we don't already get independence, we not even no man not talk say if we you get like on 75 likes when you bring any point. You understand? So the whole thing, I think truly speaking, I don't lost. No way where a program feel go on way and not free watch and bet. For tell you I watch and because I fight for anything. No, I'm actually speaking. I don't be people they get to come ready for fight. This is not a somebody tell you a lesson and say I'm going to the way you be negative, talking uplifting. Hello, we fight for independence. Hello, this is not a joke. This is not really fight for praise for catechism for Kali Church.
Now entertainment to some people.
It don't turn into entertainment. The one year now is a year some good news. They go like and to tell everybody when you just talk some reasonable thing or you say maybe it will be not so. You see them I don't care about life, but it just tell you their mindset. This is a fight, and if this fight for something happen. People they blame themselves. Any person where you say, oh, wrong for year good news, they count itself responsible. You understand?
Yeah.
I know other times they know I can't do all these points them. I know it in my head, my brain don't block. I don't get nothing for you.
Honestly, and my head too don't block. But that one no still change the fact that today I go to do what I do.
I think they even tell somebody like Mark, I think say for you need before me say go the cut every time. So he never come. I just feel say because just the fact say whether you go for that this thing constantly, whether you give report for waiting. Everybody in a human situation any happen this kind of way. At times you take your passion, your love to see everything go on where maybe you talk with passion. People they get to understand because a person that way everything go, this thing happen now it one make everything look nice. But if that day he out of his passion he talk. When I understand the job like for see he just be passionate. Not make you say don't just do some kind thing and the fact they never even come up on the edge. This is what they claim to the 1 year now good news that they kill this fight. They really kill this struggle.
Right.
Thank you.
Correct. All right.
I don't get no contribution.
All right. It's okay. Thank you. at least I get understand. Be on the same mind frame while they and not just you don't just wait for some person will talk something and they will fight. It's not that. Not that. I'm more live.
Hey, Ambomum, this is Water Chan from Florida.
Hey.
Hey, Ambomum. the best of my understanding, where we are right now, and it's because you've asked this question multiple times, where are we at, where are we at? I think we are moving forward. We are winning. I know people don't like to. I know a lot of people. I've had a lot of people talk, saying, we just all want to hear good news. Unfortunately, to me, what I've observed in the world of a war, a fight, a football match, any kind of game, anything you're fighting for, even when people are losing, you have to maintain. The only way to keep people moving forward in the right direction is motivate the people. Even when America is losing, even when the economy is dropping, they always say we are the best in all. And that's what keeps their people working hard, and they keep holding their flag everywhere like number one, even if they're not number one.
It doesn't negate the fact that they criticize among themselves and push each other, right?
I understand. It is okay to criticize.
Yeah.
It's okay to criticize. But what becomes a problem is when you criticize and make people drop low and stop moving forward. It becomes a problem.
Okay.
Americans criticize, but they pull themselves together and they keep moving.
Right. I want us to talk about this. What is the fact? What's the point to criticize? There are always going to be people that want to get a different perspective on things and want to apply more pressure to see if this pressure is going to make you fold or push you forward or make you think more. Because for anything to actually materialize or to build into something bigger, you have to first of all understand yourself put pressure on yourself before any kind of outside pressure, which is what it is that I understand, that I do it. I know that if I say certain things or get people to think a certain way and understand that, what you're saying is not wrong. What you're saying is very, very correct. Understand that it's not going to be, because like it or not, I know I'm taking a lot of time, but like it or not, all of us see what is happening. But we have to also make people understand that, get them into the mind frame that, everything doesn't have to be good.
Well, that's the realities of life. There is,
right.
You can't, nothing is, everything, like you say, it's not always going to be good. But at this point in time, La Republic is losing. And they have not given up to say they're winning. They have not stopped blowing the whistles and among themselves, just saying that,
to the outside.
To
the outside.
to the outside world.
You don't know what's going on inside.
They have lost so many soldiers in our nation, and they're not talking about it. Not because, they don't know that they are losing soldiers. They keep telling the outside world that we are the bad ones, and they keep saying they're winning. They are bringing order. Why they're not? They have lost control of our nation. So my thing is, I honestly, we have to accept pressures on our leadership, on our people, so that our people know what is at stake. But this is not the time. We haven't won yet. We have to just keep taking every single step of victory.
When is the time?
When we have total control. We don't have yet. We don't have total control situation yet.
All right. So you're really confusing me right now. When do how do we have total control if everybody is pointing fingers at every other person when somebody does something? Because again, the revolution has so many heads, different ways people go, different routes.
Absolutely.
What happens when other people start pointing fingers at other people? Hey, your strategy is not the best. I totally condemn that. I want nothing to do with that. How do we go from there?
I'm a footballer, and I would always like to take my analogy from a football field. That always happens. When there is a goal, when the goal goes in, they start blame the goalkeeper, blame the defender, blame the right midfielder, the attacker that didn't defend up front. Everyone is going to be blamed. That doesn't stop the fact that this team remains a team to the end of the match. The moment the team stopped being a team during that match because somebody messed up and the goal was taken, that team loses. that pointing fingers you would never negate that from a football match. Excuse me, putting it that way, because this is like a football match. There's 22 players or 11 players in the field, and people are gonna blame each other. But the main thing is we gotta remain as a team. We gotta fly the same flag at all times, even after pointing those fingers. We know we're moving towards the same direction. And not everyone is motivated with the same energy on the field. Everyone has different motives on the field. Some people want to show off. Some people want the team to win. They don't care if they score or not. And that is where we are today. On our team, we can't negate the fact that there are people on the team that want to show off that they're the best players. But on the other side, there are people on the field that want our people to be free.
We know we very well know that it's not the time for anybody to be showing off. Again, this is not show business. This is something really, really serious that people are dying, and there's a village that has emptied itself into Nigeria. And whatever I'm saying, and whatever I stand by, everything that I'm it is a motivation. It depends on how you take it. It's a motivation. I would never sit here and try to make anybody drop out, because I am never going to drop out of anything. I stand behind
Ambomum.
Yes.
Ambomum, my statement is not to Ambomum.
Yeah, and
my
I understand that.
My statement is for us all, including myself. We have all lost people, and I told you I lost somebody. I am also preparing a show myself right now to, I've been interviewing people since the beginning of this. And despite the situation that we are in, despite who is pulling people what direction, I still cross across the borders, and I've invited people on my show to come watch my show and watch my interviews, or come on my interviews so that they can give their own side of view.
Right.
Which is you do the same thing. You go across the board. My biggest thing here is that we should not lose focus. We can't let this go. We are the furthest point ever since the founding fathers left the Enugu state of Nigeria to La Republique.
Right.
We are the furthest ever, and we cannot. Today they're in court. La Republique is in court with us in Switzerland. At the world level, our government is being recognized. They've been given 48 hours to give an account of their abuse that occurred in southern Cameroon. In the scrambling, they have nothing to show, but the world already know. They are interviewing some of our leaders on RFI in the name of Ambazonia. They are interviewing them on BBC in the name of Ambazonia.
But see, this is what I'm talking about. Listen, that is going to happen, but then what actually happens on the ground that is going to actually make this land a fruition? Because you can do all the interviews that you want. You can do that and say whatever you want to the world. But you have to self-initiate whatever it is that you're doing for this to actually come to fruition, right?
Mboma, maybe understand this wrong. What identifies sovereign? I may be looking at it from a different perspective. What identifies or makes a sovereign nation be recognized by the world? Or what are the categories that a nation is recognized by the world?
You have to have a clear, defined boundary and clear, defined boundary, right?
Okay.
You have to have a government, right?
That's part of it. Yes.
You have to have.
But when people, you can have all of that. If people don't talk to you as a man with those defined boundaries with the government, then you are worthless. So if we are already been at this point in time called upon to be talked to directly as Ambazonians, it means that people are starting to recognize us. We have had these boundaries forever, with the exception of the government. But no one has ever talked to us Ambazonians. They keep talking to us as Cameroonians. But today we are called Ambazonians.
Okay, so this is what I'm saying. What you're saying is totally correct. Again, we are just having some kind of back and forth. What I'm saying is, to actually really, really translate this onto the ground in terms of getting the colonial government, which we call out, we have to actually get to do something to get them to go out, because they are not just going to pack up and leave like that.
That's
we
true.
All know
That's
that.
Okay. You are okay. I see what you're talking about.
Yes.
I see where you're coming from. Anyway, you are so, yeah, you're dead on point. No question about that. No even concern about that. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But you have the last word. You have the
Ambomum.
last words. Go ahead.
Well, keep doing what you're doing, Ambomum, and anyone out there that is listening to you that is on the same track as what we are looking out for. Heads up, heads up, heads up. Forward ever, backward never. Never.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ambomum. Bye bye now.
All right, bye. Yeah, great back and forth with that very honorable man from talking about really important in understanding things from my perspective, his perspective. Again, everything has been going like I thought. I'm boom alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Ali Momo.
Ali, how you doing?
No, not bad. Man, I just want to say that if we have nice leaders and whatsoever they do, maybe they could contradict themselves sometimes. We shouldn't be so quick to just criticize them. We should just allow them to continue doing what they are doing. Right now, we know that there are several strategies on the ground. It's not just one. There are several strategies being put in place. You have the diplomatic side of it, and then you have whatsoever that's going on.
Right.
So if we are not careful in the way we are presenting some facts, or we have a knee-jerk reaction, we could jeopardize other strategies, especially that of the diplomatic front. You know, there are a lot of things going on, and the Republic is having it very hard. Yeah, it's not like they are already getting some sanctions, no, but they are requested reports or evidence to prove that they were fighting against an armed group, you know.
Yeah.
When they killed a lot of people. So there are things that if the president of Amazonia comes out to condemn, he doesn't do that because maybe he wants to contradict or he's willingly want to contradict. But there are some diplomatic stuff that we can only just sit and just allow the leaders to operate the way they are operating. There are things that we don't know, and there are things that they will not come to the media to come and clarify it to all of us. You know?
I disagree with that, sir. Respectfully, yes. I totally disagree with that because we know, and I don't want to call names of nations. Nations have created rebel groups to fight against governments in this world that we live in, right?
Yeah, I understand very well.
We know that very well. So it's not any kind of secret that if people are putting up some kind of armed resistance against a certain government, it's a bad thing, and that people are going to turn their backs on the nation.
No, actually, I don't think it's a bad thing, but to have freedom, you have to fight it on several fronts. You understand? But we have mounted a lot of pressure, and there are strategies that are really that will go faster. The diplomatic front always goes faster than any other. You know, we could fight, and then they go. Please just allow me land.
Really, diplomacy goes faster than fighting.
Yes.
I'm asking that you actually really think that diplomacy goes faster than fighting?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes. Don't watch the device that you're watching the show on. Just talk on the phone, please.
No, I'm not watching the device.
Yeah,
maybe.
Okay. All right. What I'm saying, I asked you if you actually think that a diplomacy goes faster than fighting.
I think it doesn't go. I don't mean taking. I don't thinking about the speed, but I mean that what resonate. I can say what resonate. Like if you say that like take for example now today they had a court showdown.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
The fact that they've given them 48 hours to give some evidences to support the facts that they are presenting, I think that will go further to hit them more than maybe going to fight with them, and then they have the evidence already, you understand, to prove that this is something that is not what you guys are thinking. They will have a reason to give. I
Okay.
for one, I cannot hide it. I have been a supporter of the fact that we should defend ourselves, because it is too much. We have taken a lot of casualties in men and material.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I have felt the pain for long. But again, when I see the actions of the leaders, I don't want to criticize it. I am also so emotional like any other person.
Right.
But to criticize them or to have a knee-jerk reaction to their actions, maybe sometimes I don't think it's something good for us to do, because if you look, I'm just saying this because I was a little bit happy too. Sometimes I'm happy that they also feel the pain that we are feeling now.
Right.
That today they had 48 hours to give evidence of what is happening on the ground when they are killing people carrying leaves.
Okay.
It is something that is something of a good news for us. But if these guys have something now to prove the point, then our struggle can face a downward spiral. You understand,
brother? Let me.
Yeah.
You and I know the La Republic government very well, right?
Yeah.
Will it be a surprise to you if these people cook something up and show the courts? Will it be a surprise to you? We know very well these people and how they do things. What I'm saying is, and I'm not saying that any front is bad. What I'm saying is, for one front to criticize the other and say, "Hey, this is not good. What you are doing is not good." It's not a fair game in terms of what we are going through, because again, we do understand that this has different heads in different ways that it's following. Nobody said nobody that did whatever it did, it would have been very, very okay if they just sat quiet and be like, okay, they don't say anything about the situation, because
exactly
there are people that are standing up for it and claiming that they did it, which they have no ties with the government, right? They have no
I understand.
ties.
I understand you very well.
So I just think that was not a fair thing. It's not. I don't think that was something that should have been done in that sense, because again, we have different ways that we are going to the same point, and whoever is doing whatever they are doing.
I get your point very well, but I just think that maybe these things are just diplomatic. Since he has declared himself as the leader of a country, then he has to act like one, you know. So, but I also would think that if you ask another person or somebody that was responsible for anything that happened, he might just tell you, no, he's doing some sort of I don't know. It's just like UN. UN is always saying that when something is happening in Cameroon, like people are like they are killing us, UN will say that we ask for restraint for both parties, restraint, as if we are also carrying arms. Well, we're not carrying arms. So it's just like the same thing too. We have these coded sentences that usually comes up when there's an event. So when this event happened now, he too just came out and said that I condemn this. This is just the same like any other person would say it. So that's just the point.
They say that in terms when you're doing there are a lot of things that ties into being a leader of a country, and I don't want us to go into too much details into that, but I just think that when you're fighting when it's a revolutionary kind of thing and there are different people that see things in a different way, it's either you just let that be what it is and just be quiet and follow the direction that you're following, or criticize it and kind of just, I don't know. I don't want to say something that is not. But you have the last word. Go right ahead.
Yeah, that was just what that was just what I thought that I could contribute. I thought that maybe he's just doing, since we have declared our independence, we are a nation and we want to be recognized. So he's just following the kind of criteria every leader follows when issues like this comes up. So, but thank you very much, Ambomum, and more grace to your able. Thanks for always coming up and giving us something to have every evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right. 304-941-5719. And I just asked a question. Where do you think we are at right now? And I've been going back and forth with people that call, kind of talking about the situation that is going on, and it's very, very correct that we kind of talk about these things without throwing insults. You see how talked with the caller before this one, and this is, if we address things like this, we'll be able to get things them done in a very, 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 very forward ever way, rather than just be in the clouds and just what is going on and what we are, where we are, and things like that. I just think that that is something that Julia Jones is asking, what is this criticism as a tactic? What if criticism is okay, I get it now. What if criticism is a tactic? It is. In what sense? Sizing some other person that is in a certain direction. What could really be the tactics in that? Again, if from the last caller saying what they're saying, that doing it as a country, but there's so many other things that tie into that, performing or assuming as a leader, pseudo leader. Ambomum Live. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Bombo.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
No, I'm doing good. Wow, am I connected?
Yes, you are connected.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Just want to thank you very much for everything you are doing. The sacrifices you are doing, coming on, trying to talk with people, making our people even back home to call. Really, I do really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm going to just go back for Pigeon Master.
Yeah.
We would only see how things and day. We know how things and go. So they say it's slow. The me look and say it's slow. I see like maybe victory to come. I see and say victory to come. We don't me say diplomacy somehow it be slow, but anyhow we need to see the push the fight. My client I even put the way that they shit on for back. They repeat they know the Ambazonian and them. They know the things there they happen with their brother and sister. I wish God for make a way those people on ground zero, either they abroad, make them day back for Cameroon or whatever Ambazonia day, so that they feel this pain while people are going through. They live in fear every day and night. Honestly, I come to the back, they live in fear every day and night.
True.
Some they know the truth, but they don't feel really stand up for talk with them. You get some people the way the day out of the country. I mean, this is not concern them in any way. Some they even pretend when it became the come out of protest, some will just come out there, show face one time, and that's it. We know anything we need, first of all, we need to internalize this struggle. We need to put it out for the outside world.
Yeah.
Secondly, again, we need money. Then the world come to the world. If this was the land do with something, ground force be. But now that action, like to defend ourselves. Then my fear, I say, the way Bia don't make this thing, honestly, you don't make up the way you don't try to wait. After we even can't like stop them. Get inside, not to chabun, but get inside what own place now is strong. You don't try to cut all links over for get them. But we need to still try something there. So I even like beg what people them. That's the one the way they get voice to talk. No, she don't quietly like say you didn't inside Ambassador. But the Ambassador they talk. We know the outside make we talk.
Yeah, very, very correct. Very, very correct, my brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, Master, I really thank you so much. Then again, we give the looks on them how it don't be. We don't get interim government. If once I need the government get power, means the support. Give support other groups that they do something. I even think I about to say if green way to happen, then like people them do. Even though before them, we support it, but we do, and we'll continue to do so.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, well, Master, thank you so much. I had no turning back. I had to say you free. If not, we miss the opportunity now. We'll rest this for the rest of our life. You know so very well. Yeah, and we will not be slaves. I'm not the first slave at all. No, whether I'm fight till the end.
I deny too. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, all right. Thank you so much. Okay, bye bye.
All right, T. Thank you. 304-941-5719. I still get the chance to talk to some few more people. It's weird that every time that we like the end of the show, that's when people It will really take time for them to warm up. If I forget to about, and it's okay. It's very okay for that to happen. Again, we have a specific time to be on and run this over and over and over. Okay, and again, I'm not taking this time. Please, please, please give me your ears for 5 minutes. 5 minutes, please. If you're here, just stay for 5 minutes. Let me say, we are trying to call on all the entrepreneurs, business or self starters, people that they get business, trying to create like a summit that all business Ambazonian people can come and discuss with each other and kind of form like a chain and exchange contact. I'm working on that, and I think that we as Ambazonians, we need to build this and try to help each other with cues and that can help each other grow, and also think about promoting our businesses to our own people, and word of mouth and platforms like this can also grow with businesses, advertising and things like that. So we're thinking about creating a summit where like successful people that are successful businesses to come and talk to other aspiring business people to get to be able to and build their own businesses in this world. And even back home, even if you get like an import export business, it will be successful. Even if you, I think this is something that we should be doing, because other people, and this is how we build wealth amongst ourselves. Just help other people get to where it is. So if you know any business person, any person in a business owner, a successful business owner, an entrepreneur, young, old, but what I'm trying to do is engage the youths more into being entrepreneurs and things like that, and just learning from people that have really gone to where it is and made it. So if you're a business person, you know any person business, please contact me or contact Ambomum Live. So we kind of set up in any person with an event planner and person with plan event, please, you can contact me. Facebook, the number, just text to the number, and of course we'll get back to you and try to get this thing together. So if we really form this summit, so that if we meet up every year and update each other technology wise, moving, and just the difficulties we experience in business and things like that, just for make us grow as a community and make our community more powerful. Because I don't always talk about building a community and building wealth in the community, and just making ourselves wealthy and making the money stay inside the community. And I think this is just one of the initiatives that is going to do that. But I think I'm just, again, and this will go a long way. This will go a long way, because if we build a strong like that kind of business community like that, in we make a bank and almost and also like when things like supporting government and things like that, we also make this like people, as we make money amongst ourselves, we'll put the money for raise money, will be like one plus one. And when I start talking about this, you see people just kind of turn away from it. Like, making money and being rich and building wealth is not only about working your back away. You have to work smart, not work hard. Work smart. Now that's what the word they now. Work smart, not hard. Work smart. It's really going to. I mean, working hard is good. It's good. It's a good thing. Working smart is also. You want to work smart and sometimes hard. Just what it is. I think when we do things like this, we'll be able, and we get the small businesses the way if we quickly turn them again. I'll just talk about businesses. They get small businesses, but they run them from their house. Will fit easily generate them into multi-million companies, or just from little small ideas, make them me be into a big company, so that only stay inside just small as it is, and actually make them big. I mean, I know, and I'm sure you guys know of people here that okay, yeah. If you know some people, they be very successful at business, who know very well say the business community, and it's way they push things them up. And I don't talk about how if we build like a straight line from primary to tertiary type business. So if we get together as business people, build like a company, like a primary company for back home, and make the stuff, package and bring them, cancel them, market will get them fair. Simple. So I just think get together the business people, they be interested if we can share this idea, talk about these ideas, and actually just want to make things grow. I think that we should any my way be interested. I really want partner with some person, so that we be able to create this forum. And I think say any person we take this idea in their own and run with. Okay, if one make a vibrant Ambazonian community and make them they recognize, we again we get for be influential. Election they just take place. I sure say if we get a vibrant community, we will be able to make some kind of donations to that people they be elected into office, so that we be able for lobby what situation worked on back with Southern Cameroon. Me be talked about for Congress more, because when you get some person for Congress, say the way they advocate for your stuff will be easily talked about. You'll be able to get this person to talk about. That person will owe you a favor when you donate some kind of money into that campaign. That person will be like, okay, so when you table something to them, you actually bring them into Congress and talk about it. I don't talk about this. This is not the first time I'm talking about this. It's not the second time. Again, starting from this kind of business summit, we'll be meet. At least we'll just say we'll take a 1 weekend, and any person can share the initiative and cues and how to get things from point A to point B. Successful people, the people they aspire for do something like that, and also people if you get together, put their heads together and form a corporation where if we be able to make a company, if you buy shares for the company, these are things that we can do. We have a place where we exploit the opportunity that are in front of us. Okay, you see all these rich people, they're not just by magic where they do, and because they get people, they get be behind them, where they put money and do things like that. I just think that this is something, and I'm not looking forward to making any kind of money out of this. This is just some kind of understanding and networking, and we need networking. No matter how much you think so with Facebook, you know 1 or 2 people, them that is not it. Real networking in terms of that this person is this person, and this person know that, okay, I'm business exchange business card. Okay, if I need the services, this person will provide them. We need to pass money amongst ourselves. This is what I'm saying. But again, when I start talking about this, about it, but hey, I'm going to say it on to pick up the ears on things like that, and also advertisement. I mean, platforms like this and other platforms where they did advertising on those platforms is you're wasting your money, because 1 or 2 people that we very well know, if you're a business person or if you understand anything about business, 1 or 2 more people that they can buy for your store, that's plus $1 or $2 more really make them off of those people, and which is very good for your business. Plus $1 or $2 more if they lose them for other stores that they around, or some other people, them they will really be able to give money to as these things around. This is what it is. Import export people, just entrepreneurs and business people, successful business people, and also what talking for the language where all we understand about pidgin or English, whatever. But this is just the idea where I get them. I just think we can for 5 be able to free our people back there, like community. If we influence the outside the diaspora community, if we influence the Ambazonian community for grow and donate the money, so that I'm gonna donate chicken change. We be able to say, okay, this every business donate $10,000. Get like 100 businesses and they donate $10,000. How much is that? How much is that? It's a lot of money. So we just have to understand business. People need support. Support. Again, I don't talk about support. I'm talking about supporting. If you look very, very well, other companies, they ask for support. Please support businesses. Support people that are doing things. Okay? Just making donation to somebody doesn't mean that you are throwing the money away. You are supporting the business. You're helping the person. You help the person will grow. And once you help the person for grow, you help the company for grow. And if the company grow, you'll be able for employ other people. When employ other people, make them people they don't be jobless when they come here. Understand? Say, okay, look very well. Other places go for store them. You see. Especially go for Hispanic store. They see then I working some Hispanic. So it's not anything new. But thank you very much, people. Thank you. We'll talk more on that on Saturday. Very, very important point we'll get to talk about. We'll need for really just insist on and talk about it a lot of times so that people don't get them today. But if you want to more shout you out, go right ahead and drop your name in the comment section before we get. I just want to share my opinion. You know what you they do. I don't think where they do. Yeah, I they boom where you they use. Feed tell you place where they take plenty inside room. Yeah, inside room. Make you not judge my hustle, no. Make you not judge my hustle. Yeah. I'm running to the money. I'm running. All right, all our people, how you doing? Thank you very much. What's the name of that? The name of the song, Tap by G Rain featuring Gasha. I don't play the song up over here now. Lynn Longman, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching the show. You have a good night too.
And rent is due. I day backside thinking of what to do. I think I'm gonna get them. Yeah.
All right, people. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name is Ambomum, aka Sukari. Iwuna tomorrow. Not backing down. I'm here to stay. I'm here to do whatever it has to do. Sango, how you day? Thank you very much for watching us. I did here support the people back home. 100%, but they're back home. Thank you guys very, very much. And I'll see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. same time. Hope Sekono will do me at that time. So I'm gonna put my hoodie on. I think time I try for sure. But yeah, thank you. Have a good evening. Peace. Get more money, and I wanna get more money. Yeah, make it give me some
more money. Cause I really wanna get some more money. Yeah, make you give me some more money. Make you give me. Yes, man, you follow. Cap, the candy, can they follow? Cap, ball, yeah, can they follow? Cap, truck, pusher, can they follow? Cap, carpenter, can they follow? Cap, chauffeur, can they follow? Cap, seller, can they follow? Cap, people, can they follow? Cap, better, ha, better.